I never thought I'd have to lock my door 24/7, until my own brother betrayed me. My brother has been clean and sober for years, but he can't accept that I smoke a little weed. Legally, he'd joke about calling CPS on me, saying he didn't like how I parent. Then last Sunday the joke turned real. A social worker called. Someone reported me and they wanted to inspect my home. Just as I was telling my family what happened, my brother and his wife walked in. I didn't want to ask, but I couldn't stop myself. Was it you? Yeah, it was. So what? Can you imagine your own family betraying you like that? I lost it. I told them to get out and never come back. Now they're begging for forgiveness, but I know I'll never forgive him. Some betrayals can't be forgiven.
A rich man walked into church wearing gold rings. Behind him, a poor boy in torn clothes followed. The man sat in the front row. The boy sat in the back corner. During prayer time, the man stood up proudly. God, thank you for making me rich. I give big money every Sunday. I'm better than these poor people. Everyone stared at him, impressed. The boy quietly whispered his prayer. God, help my sick mom get well. I have no money, but I love you. The rich man heard him and laughed. Boy, God doesn't listen to broke people. He only blesses those who pay. After service, both walked outside. An old beggar sat by the door. Sir, I'm hungry. Please help me. The rich man pushed past him. Get away from me. You smell terrible. The boy stopped. He only had $1 for bus fare, but he gave it to the beggar. Here, buy some bread. Thank you, child. The beggar smiled warmly. The rich man mocked the boy. Now you have to walk home. God won't reward stupid choices. Suddenly, the beggar stood up tall. His dirty clothes fell away. Bright lights surrounded him. The rich man fell to his knees, terrified. The boy stared in wonder. I am testing hearts today. This child showed true faith through love. Drop a heart if love matters more than money.
A husband was fed up with his wife's constant lateness. They'd been together for 5 years, but she was always running late to events because of her obsession with Instagram. She'd spend ages taking photos, turning every moment into a photo shoot. To get her anywhere on time, he had to lie and tell her events started 45 minutes earlier. She never caught on, but he was tired of doing this. After a serious conversation, he told her he wouldn't lie about times anymore. She needed to start acting more responsible. Then came her birthday. He bought tickets to see her favorite artist in the first act, but as usual, she started setting up lights, taking photos, and getting caught up in her influencer routine. This time, the husband didn't rush her. He let her run late. They arrived, and she realized she had missed her favorite artist. She was devastated. She cried, asking how he could do this to her on her birthday. She said he was selfish for not reminding her, but he had reminded her last week. She just didn't listen. The ride home was tense. She told him he wasn't welcome in the bedroom that night. He ignored her. It's his room too, he thought. If she was uncomfortable, she could sleep on the couch. Now she's at her mom's house, and he's wondering, did he go too far?
This mother walked into the hospital room and kissed her sick daughter goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow, sweetheart. But she never came back. The little girl waited every day. Mama, where are you? The nurses felt sorry for her. Your mama abandoned you. No one loves you now. Years passed in foster care. The girl studied hard and became a doctor. God, why did you let my mama leave me? I hate her. I hate you too. One day, the hospital called. Your mother is dying. She's asking for you. Tell her I'm busy. She chose to leave me, but her friend pushed her. Just go see her once. The daughter walked into the room angry. Why did you abandon me? Why didn't you love me? I loved you too much to let you see me suffer. The daughter rolled her eyes. What are you talking about? Then the old nurse walked in. Your mama never left. She worked 3 jobs to pay your hospital bills. She watched you through the window every single day. She didn't want you to see her crying. The daughter found old photos in her mother's purse. Pictures of her at graduation, at work, everywhere. A note said, God, please watch my baby when I can't be close. The daughter fell into her mother's arms. I thought you didn't love me. I was always there, baby. God used my hands to protect you. Drop a heart if you believe God's love never leaves us. This successful businessman rushed past his 8-year-old son every morning. Daddy, can you drive me to school today? Take the bus, I'm busy, he snapped, grabbing his briefcase. The father worked 16-hour days, chasing bigger deals. When his son showed him drawings, he barely looked up. Not now. Daddy's working. One evening, the boy approached with a piggy bank. Daddy, how much do you make per hour? $200. Why are you asking such questions? The boy emptied his savings. I have $50. Can I buy 15 minutes of your time? The father exploded. You want to buy my time? Go to your room. That night, the boy collapsed. Rushing to the hospital, the father learned devastating news. His son had been hiding his illness for months, not wanting to bother Daddy. Will I see you in heaven, Daddy? The weak voice whispered. The father broke down. All those missed moments, all those rejected hugs. His son's only wish, just 15 minutes together. But thank God, the boy recovered. The father quit his high-paying job and became a teacher. teacher. Less money, but infinite time for what truly mattered. Years later, his son graduated valedictorian. My father taught me that love isn't measured in dollars, but in moments. Drop a heart if you believe time with family is priceless. Tom brought his new girlfriend to meet his mother. They went to a fancy restaurant, and Tom's mother was washing dishes in the kitchen. The girlfriend was shocked and said, "You told me your mother owns a restaurant, but she's just washing dishes." She was upset and left. Tom was sad. A few months later, he brought another girlfriend to meet his mom. When they arrived at the restaurant, the girlfriend saw his mother washing dishes again. "You told me your mom is the boss, but she's just a dishwasher." She was angry and left too. Tom was upset. The next year, Tom brought another girlfriend. When the girlfriend saw his mother washing dishes, she asked, "Why is your mother still doing this?" Tom sighed and said, "I knew this would happen. You can leave now." But the girlfriend took out some money. "Aunt, I heard you raised your son alone. We will take care of you." Then the girlfriend turned to Tom. "You take me to expensive restaurants, buy me branded clothes, but why don't you help your own mother?" But just then, the restaurant manager ran in and said, "Sir, the customers are ready. Please come to the office." The girlfriend was surprised and asked, "Wait, is your mom the boss?" Tom nodded and said, "Yes, she owns the restaurant." The truth was the mom looking for a humble daughter-in-law, and she finally found one. Drop a heart if you believe that hard work and kindness are what really make a person special. A young boy walks through a dense forest. His goal is to reach a nearby riverbank to collect some firewood for his family. Suddenly, a dog appears and blocks his path. The boy shouts at the dog to move aside, but the dog places a large branch in front of the bicycle, refusing to let him pass. Frustrated, the boy removes the branch and continues forward, unaware of the danger that awaits him. Two men lurk in the shadows. They have been watching the boy and have planned to capture him for ransom. As soon as the boy reaches the riverbank, the men pounce, quickly grabbing him and tying him up. They place him on their boat and begin sailing down the river, but the faithful dog does not give up. It follows the boat along the riverbank, searching for a way to help. The dog finds a small wooden whistle, a cherished item the boy always carried. The dog rushes back to the boy's grandfather, barking frantically. The dog's strange behavior alarms the grandfather, who immediately follows. He arrives at the river and spots the kidnappers in the distance. At that moment, the clever dog snatches one of the kidnappers' bags and dashes into the trees. Panicked, the men abandon the boy and chase after the dog. This gives the grandfather the perfect chance to rescue his unconscious grandson. This dog's courage and loyalty are truly inspiring. If you agree, give it a heart. A fancy businessman walked into a small coffee shop, talking loudly on his phone. Behind him, a humble janitor quietly entered, holding his worn Bible. The janitor sat in the corner and began praying softly before his meal. The businessman noticed and laughed. "Hey everyone, look at this fool talking to the sky. Does your God pay your bills?" The janitor stayed silent, eyes closed, continuing his prayer. The businessman walked over and knocked the Bible off the table. "I asked you a question, old man. Do you really think someone up there cares about you?" The janitor calmly picked up his Bible. "Sir, I respect you. Please respect my faith." "Respect?" The businessman scoffed. "You're a janitor. I own 3 companies. Clearly, your God doesn't bless you like mine does." Just then, the shop owner appeared. "Sir, please don't disturb my customers." The businessman rolled his eyes. "You're defending him? He's probably here begging for free coffee." "Actually," said the owner, "this man has paid for strangers' meals here over 50 times this year. And you tried using a fake credit card last month." The businessman's face turned red. "That was a mistake." "Mistake or not," she continued, "wealth doesn't make you better than anyone. This janitor has more kindness in his heart than money in your bank." The businessman grabbed his bag and stormed out. The janitor smiled peacefully and resumed his prayer. "True wealth isn't what you own, it's what you give. Drop a heart if faith deserves respect." Mrs. Chen stands at the grocery store checkout. The cashier scans her items. "That'll be $87.50. Mrs. Chen opens her wallet. Empty. She checks again, panicking. I had the money this morning." The manager walks over, arms crossed. "Ma'am, if you can't pay, please step aside." Behind her, a well-dressed businessman taps his foot impatiently. "Some of us have important meetings." "Move it." Mrs. Chen's hands shake. "Please, I have 3 children at home. They haven't eaten since yesterday." The manager shakes his head. "Not my problem." "Security!" A small voice speaks up. "Wait!" A little girl, maybe 7 years old, steps forward. She opens her pink piggy bank and pours coins onto the counter. "I've been saving for a bicycle, but she needs it more." The businessman scoffs. "Kid, that's maybe $20. Don't waste your savings on strangers." But the girl keeps counting. $23.40. Mrs. Chen starts crying. "Sweet child, I can't take your bike money." The little girl smiles. "My Sunday school teacher says God sees everything. He'll give me a better bike someday." The manager watches, speechless. Suddenly, the businessman pulls out his wallet. "You know what? Put her groceries on my card. And kid, here's $200. Go buy that bike today." The store erupts in applause. The girl hugs Mrs. Chen. "See? God always always provides. When you put God first, blessings multiply. Drop a heart if you believe. It was a quiet evening at the cafe when the girl walked in. The barista looked up, surprised. It was his girlfriend. She wasn't supposed to be there. She didn't notice him at first. She was too busy laughing with the man beside her, a man the barista had never seen before. He froze. They sat at a corner table, close, too close. The barista, hidden behind the counter, watched every move. The way she smiled, how she leaned in, his heart sank. He walked over slowly, pretending to clean nearby. Her eyes widened when she saw him. "You work here?" she asked, startled. "Since last month," he replied calmly. "You never asked." She fumbled for words. "This is just my cousin. He's visiting." The other man smiled and nodded. "Nice to meet you." The barista gave a tight smile, then walked away. Later, she came to the counter, flustered. "You don't believe me?" He placed a coffee on the counter and said softly, "Trust isn't about words, it's about timing. Do you think he should believe her? Drop your thoughts in the comments.